Hello again, ECEC friends and family. It's Miss Tara here with another book to share with you and your preschooler. This book is full of color words, so that would be a focus that you could work on with your child, is having them name the different colors. It's also full of animals, and so you can help them identify some of the animals and then talk to them about where questions. Where do they live? And where would we find that animal? Another question is what. This book is all about what animals eat. And so you could ask, what does an alligator eat? And what does a mouse eat? Those sorts of questions. Some of the speech sounds that are great in this book is our F sound. And so we call that the bite and blow. And so it's about a frog. So we can do bite and blow for that, frog. Some of our preschoolers have a difficult time with what we call consonant clusters. So that might be an S blend, like in our other book, for stop. But in this case, a good consonant cluster would be an R blend of frog. Now, for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, we don't expect them to have an R sound. The W sound for the R sound is a very age-appropriate approximation, and that is a fully acceptable sound production. So if they say something like fwog, that's great. We're marking two sounds smushed together, and that's exactly where we want them to be at this age and stage. So please praise them when they give you even a fwog for frog. That's great. So let's go ahead and get started. The book is called The Wide-Mouthed Frog, and it was written by Keith Faulkner and is illustrated by Jonathan Lambert. So I am so pleased to share this book with you. It's one of my favorites. The kids love it. As soon as we get back from school, hopefully we'll be able to read this in person, and they will be so thrilled if they got to see Miss Tara read it at home, and then they get to see it at school as well. So that's very exciting. Let's get started. The Wide-Mouthed Frog. Oh, there he is. Oh, he looks like a happy guy. I love that. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. As he hopped along, he met a blue feathered bird. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggling worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Oh, look, he's got worms hanging out. Ooh. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. What color is this? Yes, he is brown. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wriggling her whiskers. See those whiskers? Yes. Oh, look at those nuts and some berries. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. Ooh, is he little? No, he is big. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his white, sharp teeth. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. He puckered his lips. And made his mouth as small as possible. Oh, you don't see many of those around, do you? He said, and he leaped into the pond with a splash. The end. Oh, I'm so glad that wide-mouthed frog got away. Who was going to eat that wide-mouthed frog? Do you remember? Maybe we could go back through the book and just do a bit of a book walk and you guys could help me answer some questions, okay? What kind of creature is this? Do we know? He's a frog, but he's a special kind of frog. Look at that mouth. Is that mouth big or little? Oh, you're right. It is big. It is wide. He's a wide-mouthed frog. What does that wide-mouthed frog eat? Do you remember? What does he eat? You're right. He eats flies. The frog eats flies. What color is our wide-mouthed frog? Most of him is green, and then this part, his little chin, is yellow. It's yellow. Do you remember, how does he catch those flies? What does he use? You're right. He uses that sticky tongue. Can you stick your tongue out? But I would not want to catch flies on my tongue. No, thank you. Oh, and next, what creature does he come to? What is that? It's a bird. And what color are the bird's feathers? Blue, like the sky. It's a blue bird. Do you remember? Here's a little clue. What does the bird like to eat? You're right. Worms and slugs. Where does the bird live? I don't think he lives in the water. Where does he live? Where's our clue? There it is. I bet he's up in a tree. You were right. Oh, and then the frog came to what is this? A squirrel? No. What is that? You're right. It's a mouse. What color is that mouse? It's brown. And remember, the mouse likes to eat nuts and berries. You're right. He does love those nuts and berries. So let's see. Frog's going to go on. Oh, who does he come to next? Oh, the alligator. Oh, would you want to be that close to an alligator? I would not. No, thank you. No. And that alligator, he has, what color are his teeth? They're white with a little bit of yellow, because alligators don't get to brush their teeth. They don't. But he is green. And do you remember, what does the alligator eat? You're right. He says he likes to eat wide-mouthed frogs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, does he look like a wide-mouthed frog now? No, he doesn't. Ooh, he puckered his lips and made his mouth very, very tiny so that he could hide from the alligator. And then do you remember, where does he jump? Where does he go? Oh, splash into the pond. Yes, he does. Away he goes. Oh, I'm so glad he got away. All right, friends, that is our book, The Wide-Mouthed Frog. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this book. Take care. Bye.